This is the game of the Robot Factory on Lumosity. It shows you the parts you will need to assemble robots with. You sometimes see an incorrect part come up with a buzzing signal. It's supposed to tell you how much you can get correct if you are able to ignore parts that are not correct to the robot that you're assembling. The game can't teach you how to ignore because ignoring is legally and physically a genetic ability. It only gives you perception on the needs to ignore, preserving only understanding the needs to ignore distraction. But here's a new rendition of the game. It works the same, but you're assembling traffic signals. It's more interesting too because people wonder about how traffic signals are manufactured. Our friends and relatives of disability would like to see how it's done too. You pick an intersection that you know needs its traffic signal upgrade from hanging on the wire to the overhead steel girder and include it into the game. It even looks the same with the factory machinery in the background. As the game starts, you see a traffic signal that's still hanging on the wire just like you see right here. There's still a couple thousand of these left. This example is in South Salt Lake, Utah at 21st South Avenue and 2nd East Street near the Utah State Building. There may also be intersections in the world that don't currently have a traffic signal at all and are in need of one. But the game needs to focus on the upgrade of traffic signals from hanging on the wire to the overhead steel girder. Just like in the Robot Factory, the game goes into the factory machinery when you push play on the computer, just like you see here. Parts of the traffic signal come out of the chutes and you press the arrows of left, right, or down to attach them to the panel as it appears in the area. The only available parts to the traffic signal are red, amber, and yellowish green for the colors, and ball, Fresnel, limb lines, or arrow for the lenses. Just like the completion in the game with the finished robots as they come by. Finished traffic signals pass by this area too. They go from left to right and count up your score as you won it from playing the game. The Robot Factory doesn't have this page like you would see in the Traffic Signal Factory. This page is found only in the Traffic Signal Factory and nowhere else. The traffic signal installations are done in only these overhead steel girders and not in the ones that hang on the overhead wire. The only colors these come in are Indian red, auburn, orange, dark amber, Indian yellow, olive green, forest green, green, midnight blue, dark indigo, plum, fuchsia, sepia, or just black. All of the other factories don't have this kind of page because they don't need one the way this one does. The Robot Factory doesn't have this page like you would see in the Traffic Signal Factory either. This page is found only in the Traffic Signal Factory and nowhere else. This page shows how much you've completed on upgrading the traffic signal that you see right here. When the signal is all new, the picture will fulfill and tell you which signal that you upgraded. It'll also be functioning just like in real life. Here's the request list as you see it. We do recommend that you fill in the bottom line so that you can help to finish the project of upgrading the traffic signals. You'll see them all the time as you drive or ride or walk on the street all of the time, and with them are the names of the streets posted on the girders. This list is found in all of the grocery stores that you go to as you pass by them. In fact, Safeway and Albertsons have all agreed to give up Monopoly to support this game to be upgraded. They told us that they're willing to give up on Monopoly because they heard about their friends and relatives of disability in need of having some games that they like to play on Lumosity fixed. You might get a discount at the store for playing Monopoly, but you'll get an even bigger discount if you help to support this new factory rendition. You have to put your friends and relatives of disability first, especially if their favorite games aren't what they should be. Otherwise, you're just being greedy and are asking to lose your business, which is what will happen to Safeway and Albertsons if they refuse to give up on Monopoly for their friends and relatives of disability.